How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Chris Card's back through the mail. Monday, our first of 5 returns. Today comes from Santa Clarita, California. Hope everyone had a great weekend. We got a signature card back in our first offering of the day. We've got Benny Daniels. Check that out. 19. We got a 58, a 61, and a 62 in here, plus that signature card. He's got a 59 Sporting News rookie card. Man, I wished I knew where I could find one of those. Probably eBay, but that, you guys know I love getting those Sporting News cards signed from 1959. He put his Pittsburgh years in there and his Washington Senator years. In fact, he was one of the first trades the Washington Senators made in 1960. Sent Bobby Shantz to the Pirates and Daniels to the Senators. So TTM legend Bobby Shantz, that is, called up in 1957. Started the last game at Ebbets Field. The Dodgers won that game 2-0. Here is his information. Pride of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, ended up going to high school in Compton and moving back to Compton after his playing years were over. Had a few years in the military, 53 and 54 during his minor league stay. And that's it for Benny Daniels. Great first return. Let's move on to return number 2. This envelope, San Bernardino, California, with my PTSD stamp on it. We've got a index card, and I'm not sure who that is yet. I see 72 tops in here. Some more vintage. We're gonna have Billy Cowan, and John Bocabella already signed. A couple of these nice 64 tops cards signed. Tough to get those signed. They're a little bit dark, but they look pretty cool. 65 tops and 72 tops. Look at that 72 tops. You see the big A sign with the halo over his head. That's some nifty photography. No doubt that was done on purpose. The big A sign erected in 1962 was just over the left field wall, and I think they moved it to the parking lot in 1979. Billy Cohen was a utility infielder, outfielder, pinch hitter extraordinaire. He was not a very good hitter, but for 8 years he clung on to a big league team, so that's pretty impressive. 8 more years than most of us did. And this is what I do. Little tip, little Chris Card's TTM trick and tip for you. And you guys saw, if you saw my little binder, 87 top, 74 top thing. I like these little tags. So if you get an index card and you're going to file it away and you're going to look at it in a year or two and try to sort it out, find out who it is, you need a little cheat sheet. So there you go, Billy Cowan. So now I know when I come across that, I don't have to try and guess who signed it or post it online to some TTM group and say, hey, who's this guy? I have it right there on the sticker and on the card itself. There they go. There's the John Bocabella already signed. I think I got him in TTM low 100, so quite a few months ago. Let's move on to return number 3, Hartford, Connecticut. Let's tear into this bad boy and see who is behind door number 3. Looks like we have, let's see, I'm doing a little cleanup here. We've got an index card. Is it signed? It is not signed. We've got John Ellis. John Ellis. Former Yankee, former Ranger. 6 years with the Rangers, 4 years with the Yanks, and 3 years with the Cleveland Guardians. There's a 74 for the set. There's a 72 tops, which I love getting. Of course, the SPC card as well. I love getting those signed. Nice return from John Ellis. He was called up by the Yanks in 1969. Was a star rookie in 1971. Got traded with Charlie Spikes, Rusty Torres, and Jerry Kennedy to the Cleveland Guardians in 1972. Did I say that part already? For Greg Nettles and Jerry Moses. So that's how the Yanks got Nettles. John Ellis had a big part of that trade, and there you have it, guys. He does charge for his cards. In fact, if you send one card and no money, he will send it back and ask for $25. However, if you send him $5 a card, he'll happily sign it. If you want to be cheap about it, you can probably send 2 cards and $5, and he'll probably sign them. The money goes to his cancer foundation that he founded in 1987, so be kind. Throw the guy some shekels. It's going to a good cause, and get some cards signed like I did. And there you have it, guys. On to return numero 4. Okay, we got Phoenix, Arizona for this return. That's a nice retirement area. Phoenix in Florida, very popular TTM return destinations. And we've got, or originations, we got Joe Malfitano. Signed very nicely there. Oh, the card is smudged a bit. Not good, not good, not good. And this was a much better signature on that one. And he's also on the 74 as a coach. He was, you guys might remember him as the third base coach of the Dodgers for under Tommy Lasorda from 1983 all the way to 1998. In fact, he just retired from the Giants as a special assistant of player development. He retired January of this year, January of 2021, just shy of his 87th birthday. So he's been in baseball a long time. He's got like 55, 54, 52, 51 Bowman card, I think. He's got a 52 Bowman card, I think. He's got Bowman cards from way back in the day. So one of the few players, ex-players still alive signing Bowman cards. Did not sign any of my Bowman cards. I think maybe I got them last year as well. Maybe on a Bowman. I don't know. Pretty good signature, except that one got smudged pretty bad. But Joe Malfitano was a utility infielder, played 10 years in the bigs for the Giants, the New York Giants, and the Cubs. Not bad. Like I said, utility infielder, which means he didn't hit much and played a bunch of positions. So he was useful in that way. And, of course, he went on to coach a long time, especially with the Giants. He had 30 years with the Giants during 6 different stints with them as a coach. So Joe Malfitano, very cool return from him. Let's move on to our final return of the day. A lot of vintage. Let's see if it continues with our final return from Indianapolis, Indiana. Rip into this, see who we have for return number 5. We have ourselves an index card. Those are for protection. Those are kind of to protect the cards and smooth the transition of the rollers at the USPS. Kind of smooth it so the cards don't get hung up and rip the envelopes. We got Bernie Allen. And, of course, sometimes they sign the index cards, which are just fine, but they're not meant to get signed. Bernie Allen here. 5 years with Twins, 5 years with the Senators, 12-year baseball career. Couple years with the Yankees towards the end of his career. In fact, he's got a 72 Yankees card, high number, and a 73 Yankees card that I should get signed because it's always fun getting those older Yankee cards signed. In fact, I think he's got a pretty sharp photo in them, too. So I might dig them up, see if I can find a couple cheap ones on eBay. He was a really good second baseman towards the end of his career, more of a utility player. Seems like everyone we got today back from TTM was a utility player of some sort. He was a Purdue Boilermaker, star quarterback, MVP of the baseball team, pretty much basically the BMOC at Purdue, and of course, third in Rookie of the Year balloting in 1962. He made the Topps All-Star or Topps Rookie roster that year, which is does it get him a rookie cup? Might get him a rookie a trophy cup card. I'm not sure. I might have to look into some Bernie Allen cards and see what I can find. But yeah, he finished third in Rookie of the Year ballot behind Tom Tresh and Buck Rogers, who was just out of this world in 1962, playing out of his mind. That's a stretch. I tried. Sorry, guys. All right, that's it for Through the Mail Monday. Through the Mail Monday number 136, I believe. Look at the haul. Very good. Very nice. Some 74s in there for my set. So you guys saw my 87 Topps maybe on Friday, going through the binder and adding, I think, 12 cards or 13 cards to that, including a Yogi Berra and some other cool cards I got signed or paid for, in other words. So did the 84 Topps set the week before that, and this week I'll be doing 1974 Topps. So you might see that John Ellis card in there, and of course the Malfitano coach card. Those are tricky, but I've been setting those off. There's a few coaches still alive, and on some of those cards they're all gone. So those are hit and miss. 74 Topps cards also have the traded set, which is kind of cool. So I can kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone there. Get 2 cards in one from one of the players, and of course they also have the weird signature cards, autograph cards, and then they got the team photo. So those are cards I got to send off and get signed by just miscellaneous people that were in the photo. I guess that would count for getting the set signed anyway. There's lots of deceased players in the 74 Topps set, so it would be very challenging and very expensive to do an older set than 74. I'll see what I can do. 87 tops. I think I listed, what, 72 players have passed from the 87 top set. I can only imagine how many players are gone from the 74 top set. So anyway, I'll link up that video. If you're watching this in the future, I'll link up that video at the end of this video so you can check it out if you want to. Otherwise, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you know when it goes live, probably Friday or Saturday. 1974 tops progress report number 1. We'll probably put in 15 cards or 10 or 15 cards. It's trying to keep them short, so not putting on all the cards I have at once, but videos are still pretty long. I talk a lot, so I apologize for that, but try to keep it shorter than the other two. There you have it, guys. Through the Mail Monday. Do this every single Monday. I have done it for the last 136 weeks without fail. I take great pride in that because it takes a lot of dedication and a lot of... dedication. I guess that's pretty much the only word I can use. Moxie? I use moxie there? Maybe not moxie. Not sure that quite fits, but yeah, it's it's a lot. I mean, these videos aren't too terribly don't take a long time to make. So, I mean, there's that, but they still take a couple hours, so you know. Yeah, moxie, energy, pep, courage, determination. Yeah, that word works. So yeah, determination and moxie. I'll use both those words to describe my Through the Mail Monday streak. And I hope you guys stick around for Through the Mail Monday number 137 next week. Maybe some more vintage, who knows. I'm glad I'm getting some of these guys back before they croak, because let's be honest. Seems like they're croaking at a pretty crazy rate this last couple years, so very cool to get these back. Love getting the vintage sign. I mean, these cards are, maybe $1 or $2 on eBay you can find them for. It's not that expensive. It's not white knuckling sending them through the mail, because a lot of these guys are very good signers. So really happy to get all these back. Hope you guys have a great week. Thanks for watching. As I said earlier, hit that subscribe button. Join me on my journey to TTMing every player that could possibly sign for me, including some obscure players you've never heard of before. But if they sign, I'm sending them cards if I got their cards. And if I don't have let's be honest, if I don't have their cards, I'm going to buy a few online. So it's an illness. I don't know how else to describe it, but I am a little focused now. I'm focused on those 4 sets I'm trying to go after. So there's that. And yeah, that's it, guys. Mets suck. I don't know what else to say. Baseball sucks. What's going on with Topps? I had an idea of doing a Topps video, discussing that a bit, but so many other people did that video and said a lot of stuff I was going to say, so I don't think it's the end of Topps, though. No one freak out. We're going to have a Topps in 2026 and 2027. It's too valuable of a brand to just kick to the curb, so we'll see what happens, but they'll probably get bought out, I think, or at least a brand. I mean, what are they worth now? Not as much as they were a couple weeks ago, so... Alright, gang, that's it. I'm done talking. Thanks a lot for watching. Love you all. Have a great week. And, yeah, see ya.